And hello again, everyone. Welcome live to the Pepsi Center in Denver, the 10th race of the 2006 Champ Car World Series. And many are wondering if it'll be round two between Alex Tagliani and Paul Tracy today. What's happened to those two drivers since San Jose 2 weeks ago? Well, both have been penalized. Paul Tracy on probation now. He gives up 7 championship points, and both he and Alex Tagliani fined an undisclosed amount for their involvement. Well, to get the decision, the details on what went into the decision to penalize both drivers, earlier in the weekend we talked to Champ Car's Tony Kottman to find out how it was decided.
Really, I broke it down into two separate issues. One, the competition or the on-track incident, and the separate one being the off-track fight that took place. When I broke it down, I think it's pretty clear to me that Paul took a very large risk, and I think I penalized him for unjustifiable risk. And he was very clearly in the wrong. Now, on the other off-track issue, I think it was clear Alex was obviously very angry, got out of the car and came after Paul, and he initiated the fight in general, and then after that Paul retaliated.
Well, Derek Daly joins me here at track in Denver. Does this carry over? What's your take on all this?
Well, while I don't condone the smackdown that we saw in San Jose, I do understand why drivers have these emotional explosions. You have to remember, athletes at the level they run have so much at stake, and when careers are accelerated sometimes by good results, when you have a result ripped away from a driver like with Tagliani, they can get very ugly. Have a look at what happened here just in the last couple of days. Dan Clark, this was a mechanical failure, and he gets out and kicks the tire. And of course, Ranger vents against Catherine Legg when she shouldn't have done what she did. But the big one was Paul Tracy's mistake here. Ill-advised, he assaulted Alex Tagliani. What that did is that ripped away a podium position for Tagliani, which could have put him 4th in the championship as opposed to 10th. And make no mistake about it, the stakes are just as high today. Let's go down to Jan Beekes.
Well, Derek, we certainly know that Paul Tracy is very passionate about his auto racing, but now the dust has settled, Paul, after San Jose. What do you think about the penalties? They really put the hammer down.
Well, I think, ultimately the penalty was fair. I took the blame for the incident for pulling out in front of Alex. It was, a split-the-second decision on my part, which was the wrong one, and I took the 7-point penalty. And, on the other thing with Alex, it was just one of those things that happened, and we both have to pay a little bit of money for it. So I just hope the next time somebody wants to fight, they take their helmet off.
Well, speaking of helmets, let's get to Cameron Steele.
Well, and there you have it, the shot of the back of the helmet of Alex Tagliani, the boxing Roo. You've had that on there all season. You guys getting together in San Jose. We just heard from Paul Tracy. Are you disappointed by the sanctions you've received for this? What happened on pit row?
Actually, no. I think it was fair. I think the series has to definitely, put their fist down for things that happen, like in the pit lane, like what happened between Paul and I. But at the end of the day, it's a really emotional sport, and the thing that happened on the track was unfortunate for both of us. It was really, stupid because it took us out, both of us. But at the end, it's, we turned the page and we're moving forward.
They're moving forward. He has his best start of the year, coming from 5th place, and they're racing for Neil Brown, the crew chief, who isn't here for the first time this year with the knee injury. Let's go back to Jan.